One evening, while watching her children sleep safely, Tato cried softly. But this time, she thanked God. She realized suffering had not destroyed her, it had shaped her. Years passed. The children grew. Sam, the eldest son, never forgot the suffering he witnessed beneath Lenatong Bridge. He remembered his mother begging for food. He remembered sleeping in the cold. He remembered her tears. Those memories motivated him. He focused on school with determination. Teachers quickly recognized his intelligence. Despite financial struggles, he excelled academically. The church community supported his education. Eventually, Sam studied law. After years of hard work and sacrifice, he qualified as a magistrate. The entire community celebrated his achievement. He was appointed at the Pokane Tribal Court under the Royal Bafokeng administration. People respected him because he served with fairness, compassion, and integrity. Unlike many leaders, Sam never forgot where he came from. He protected vulnerable women. He defended children. He listened carefully to poor families. Many people admired his wisdom. One day, during a community event, Sam stood before a crowd and spoke about his mother. "My mother suffered greatly," he said. "She cried silently so we could survive. Everything I am today exists because she refused to give up." The audience became emotional. Tato sat quietly in the front row with tears rolling down her face. But this time, those tears carried pride. Her suffering had produced greatness. As years continued passing, Tato became known in the community as a woman of strength and faith. Many women visited her for advice. Young mothers listened carefully when she shared her story. She encouraged abused women to speak out. She helped homeless mothers find support. She prayed with broken families. Her pain became somebody else's healing. One evening, while sitting outside her small home, she watched the sunset quietly. Her children were grown. Peace finally lived in her heart. Though scars remained, she no longer carried bitterness. She forgave those who hurt her, not because they deserved forgiveness, but because she deserved peace. Pastor Moagi once asked her, "If you could change your past, would you?" Tato smiled gently. "No," she replied softly, "because my tears watered the future of my children." Those words became the heart of her story, a story of pain, a story of survival, a story of faith, a story of motherhood. The tears of mother reminds the world that many women suffer silently behind closed doors. Some cry while feeding children. Some cry while sleeping hungry. Some cry while protecting families that never appreciate them. But a mother's love remains powerful, even when the world rejects her, even when people insult her, even when life becomes unbearable. A mother still fights for her children. And sometimes, behind every successful child, there is a mother whose tears nobody saw. Final message. This story is dedicated to all mothers who suffer silently, to every woman who endured abuse, to every mother who slept hungry so her children could eat, to every woman rejected by society. Your tears are not weakness. They are seeds of survival. One day, the world will see the strength hidden behind your pain, because a mother's love can survive storms, poverty, rejection, and heartbreak. And even when life breaks her spirit, she still carries heaven inside her heart. The end. Message of the story: the tears of mother. The tears of mother teaches us that behind many successful children and strong families, there are mothers who suffer silently through pain, poverty, rejection, sacrifice, and abuse. The story reminds us that abuse against women and children leaves deep emotional, physical, and psychological scars that can affect families and future generations. This story strongly raises awareness about gender-based violence, GBV, emotional abuse, domestic violence, financial abuse, and the mistreatment of vulnerable people in society. GBV is not only physical violence, it includes controlling behavior, insults, intimidation, neglect, emotional manipulation, and creating fear inside homes and relationships. The story encourages communities to break the silence around abuse. Families, neighbors, churches, schools, and communities must speak out, protect victims, and support survivors instead of blaming them. No woman or child deserves abuse, humiliation, or suffering behind closed doors. The story also teaches that difficult circumstances do not define a person's future. Through faith, resilience, education, support systems, and community kindness, pain can become purpose and tears can become testimonies. Above all, this story honors the strength of mothers who continue fighting for their children even when life becomes unbearable. It reminds us to respect, protect, and appreciate women because their sacrifices often build the future we celebrate. Stand against GBV. Protect women and children. Speak out against abuse. Break the cycle of violence. Your tears are not weakness, they are seeds of survival. This story was written by Kos Moagi from Luca Rustenberg.